Imagine you're digging through a dark tunnel. You've been at it for days, sweat pouring down your brow, each swing of the pickaxe echoing doubts in your mind. You think, maybe this is pointless. Maybe I should just stop. But pause for a moment. What if you could see, just behind that thin wall of earth, the dazzling gems that await? Your pickaxe is mere inches from the treasure you seek. Would you still quit? Often when we're working toward a dream, whether it's a personal goal, a new career, or a big project, progress feels invisible. Frustration builds as all your effort seems to vanish into thin air. You remember seeing others reach success. From the outside, it looks like luck or overnight achievement. You wonder why it's never so simple for you. The truth is, breakthrough moments are built on countless days when nothing seems to change. Artists, athletes, scientists, entrepreneurs, they all have stories of quiet persistence that no one sees. Take the story of bamboo. For years, it grows roots underground, invisible above the surface. In just a few short weeks, it shoots skyward, making up for lost time. The years of nothingness, absolutely crucial. Consider Thomas Edison's quest to invent the light bulb. He failed over 1,000 times, but each failure was progress in disguise, teaching him what didn't work, bringing him ever closer. Think about runners nearing the end of a marathon. The finish line often appears only after they push through the fog of exhaustion around that final corner. In school, mastering a difficult subject can feel like staring at an endless wall. Then one day the pieces click into place, the payoff for hours of unseen study. Maybe you're working on a painting or a novel. Weeks of effort result in nothing but drafts, scribbles, and discarded pages. Until suddenly, the right stroke or sentence pulls everything together. Emotions, too, echo this journey. Healing from heartbreak, learning resilience, growing in patience. It takes time, but the transformation is real, hiding just below the surface. Imagine programming a new app. For weeks, nothing works. Then an evening of inspiration, and the code finally runs flawlessly. Users flock in, amazed at your sudden success. Look at nature. The butterfly's struggle to escape its cocoon seems futile, yet without the unseen fight, its wings wouldn't be strong enough to fly. Remember how you learned to ride a bicycle? Falling countless times, thinking you'd never balance, and then suddenly you're soaring down the street. Building a business is full of setbacks. Months without customers, ideas going nowhere. Then one key meeting changes everything. Relationships deepen through everyday moments, small talks, shared jokes, silent understanding. You realize over time how close you've become with someone who was once a stranger. Learning a new language is frustrating and slow. Then you're in a cafe and you understand an entire conversation. All the practice pays off at once. Think of the garden you tend. Seeds sown, but nothing sprouts for a while. One morning, green shoots break the surface, suddenly and miraculously. A musician practices one measure again and again, believing mastery is out of reach. Then playing with friends, the tune flows perfectly at last. When you exercise, you question every effort. For weeks, no visible results, until a friend remarks, you look stronger. The transformation, silent but persistent. Public speakers, terrified at first, stammer through rehearsals. On stage, confidence bursts forth, the spark of all that hidden preparation. Saving money feels slow and pointless. Then an emergency arises, and you see you've built a safety net, dollar by invisible dollar. Raising children, facing daily chaos, you wonder if you're teaching them anything useful. Years pass, then they surprise you with wisdom or kindness learned from your example. Solving a puzzle can be maddening, pieces scattered everywhere. Then the final piece fits, revealing the picture you've built all along. Writing code, baking bread, learning chess. Success emerges from repeated tiny efforts that only become visible all at once. No one applauds the quiet practice, the unnoticed attempts, the rejected drafts. Yet these moments create the sudden public transformation. So, when you're tempted to give up, remember, breakthroughs don't announce themselves. They're hiding right behind your next attempt. You're closer than you think. Keep going. You might be one step from your breakthrough. Have you ever experienced a time when success was just around the corner, even when you couldn't see it? I'd love to hear your thoughts.